What is it, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we're doing something different. We're doing a ranking video. So we're gonna ranking all the classes in the game, not all the characters, but all the classes. So like pea shooter, sunflower, cactus, chomper, stuff like that. We're gonna be ranking all those, and yeah, this is my personal opinion. So if you disagree, that's fine. But yeah, let's get into this ranking video. So the worst class in my opinion is hands down Chomper. So Chomper, I don't know, like some people like this class, but me, I don't like it at all. It is a close to range character. You get a lot of health. You get 175 because you have to get close to your target. But the abilities are great though. The abilities are really good, but there's only one bad thing. It is the swallowing. The swallowing is really bad. So if you try to swallow a zombie, and if I can actually swallow one, then you can't do anything for like the next 5 seconds, which is bad. Now chompers are alright if you have the digestion upgrades, but not as good. The classes are just more words, except for hot rod and count chomper. The other abilities are really useless, like sprint barrel and super sticky cube and trump cannon. But the only beauty that is really good is the vamp weed. But everything else is fine. The cube is good, the barrel is good, but like all the other abilities are really trash. And he doesn't do that much damage. He only does 28. The pea shooter does more damage on direct hit. It's really good. But yeah, this is by far the worst class in the game, in my opinion. If you disagree, that's fine. Again, in Garden Ops, he's okay. In Garden Ops, the Chomper is okay. He's alright. But if you play multiplayer, you shouldn't be playing this class, because I see a lot of them in game. I don't know why so many people play Chomper. It's really not that good. I mean, there's one bad thing about chompers, which is suicide chomper, which is just so annoying, and especially when you get mid-air barreled. Oh, that's really annoying. But yeah, Chomper is my least favorite class in this game. He's alright, okay? He's not bad, but he's alright. I would just give him a little bit of credit there, so he's not awful. But yeah. Alright, let's get into the next class. The next class we have got Super Brains. So Super Brains, I mean, why do you guys think that this is really bad? So, like, really low on the list. Well, the punching is alright, but the beam is really useless. It doesn't do that much damage. I mean, Cosmic Brains beam is alright, but all the other beams are really bad. Actually, normal brains is actually right, but if you shoot from really far away, from like over here, it only does 3 damage, which is pretty awful, and it doesn't really last so long. So that's not really that good, but the punching is really good. You do a lot of damage. I mean, the variants are pretty bad, except for Toxic Brains. I really like Toxic Brains. I kind of like normal brains and brick bricks, but the other ones are just really awful. I never use them. Electro Brains was supposed to be overpowered, but no, he nerfed him. Now he's bad. The abilities are alright. My favorite is probably the hero kick. Super Ultra Ball is just a downgrade for the ZBG for the Foot Soldier. Turbo Twister was supposed to be overpowered, but then they nerfed it so much and it's completely awful. But the zombie is the most tank zombie. But there is a class that has the same amount of health and is way better. And also he can jump really high, so if you're like trying to get to like buildings or anything, then you can use it to your advantage. But no one's gonna be at that building. You gotta use your shitty ass long beam to damage the plant, which doesn't do that much damage. So this only got above chompers. So this character's alright, and also it can punch in midair, which I forgot to mention that. Some of them don't punch in midair, like breakfast brands, I think. I don't think he hits in midair. No, he doesn't. That would be so broken if he does, but the rest do. Party Brains does. Yeah, he does, but Cosmic Brains doesn't, I don't think. Yeah, he doesn't. And what about Electro Brains? I think he yeah, okay, yeah, he hits him in there. And Toxic Brains, he probably does. Yeah, which is just really broken. Toxic Blood is really broken. But apart from that, they're alright. Toxic Brain just makes them onto the point. If Toxic Brain wasn't a character heal, this will be probably my least favorite class in the game. But Toxic Brains, you save the Super Prince from coming in last place. And yeah, let's get into the next class. The next class we have got Rose. So Rose is pretty good. You can basic thing is homing, so it's pretty good for just beginners because you can just focus on your aiming because it is homing. So that is pretty good. It's like just like a little bit downgrade of the Missile Madness, but you can just fire it constantly. The rate of fire of the roses aren't too bad. There are 3 roses that have a charge, which is Fire Rose, Frost Rose, and Nick Rose. And probably my favorite rose is Nick Rose, cause the special, the ability of her making the zombies weaker was just really good. So Nick Rose is the clear winner there, but all the other roses like Jade Rose and War Rose, Frost Rose is alright, but all the other roses are not really that good. I'm not really a big fan of, but the roses are still good. Like they're decent, they're not bad. The abilities are alright. They're not annoying to face against. The Godify I probably used the least. It was probably the most coolest idea for the Rose, the Godify. But yeah, the time snare slows them down. It would have been better if it actually like stuns them instead of just slows them down. Cause it. And I quite like the Agni Nigamatsu because you become invincible for a short time and you can hit zombies for a free 60 damage, which is cool. And you can use 2 booties to advantage to actually get some hits. Well, Rose has a pretty small hitbox though. Yeah, roses are good. They're just good. They're decent. And yeah. Next we have the engineer. So the engineers are kind of like the same with Rose. Like they just got above Rose, just a bit. So what they do is they're like the pea shooters, but they shoot a little bit less. Like they have a slow rate of fire. I think the pea shooter shoots a bit more, and the reload is more slower. So that's why I'm putting it a little lower. The abilities are really good too. The stun, and you get the turret, which is really annoying to face against. It does a lot of damage. And you also got this, a supersonic hedgehog jackhammer, which is honestly probably one of my favorite abilities because I use it often. But it does the same damage as the pea shooter, so, but I just put it slightly above the pea shooter because I mean slightly below the pea shooter because you get the slow rate of fire, and you get in the slow you get a slow reload time too, so it just kind of up. And I just feel like the pea shooter's abilities are just a little bit better than the engineer. It just got slightly below than the engineer. The variants are okay for this class. You've got this. What am I thinking? So yeah, you get the welder, you got the electrician, you got the painter, which is really good variants. Well, and then you get some shit ones like landscaper, AC Perry, Roddy Z engineer. Those engineers completely suck, but the rest of them are decent. And yeah, that's all I can say about the engineers. They're alright. And let's get to the next one. Next up, we have got the pea shooter, which slightly got over the engineer. Now you guys are a bit surprised because the pea shooter was supposed to be my favorite class in the game because of HMP and Monty. But for the class itself, it just didn't get high enough to get higher on the list. You do the same amount of damage as the engineer, they're kind of basically the same, except the engineer has a bigger hitbox, and yeah, blah 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 blah. You already heard what I said last time. And I think the abilities are much better too. You get the same amount of health, so there's like no difference between pea shooter and the engineer's health. And that's why I think it's better than the engineer. Like, it's really good, and it actually moves a bit faster too. So clear winner here. Pea shooter, you're still my biggest fan, and yeah, he's really good. And yeah, let's get to the next one. Next up, All-Star. Oh, my biggest fan, because you know that's like a sports fan. Get it? So, what's good about the All-Star? Well, he's got 200 health, so you can just tell he's a big tank, but he is a big target though, so you're gonna be hit pretty easily. The abilities for this character are just brilliant. Impunt just basically instant kills everything except for Citrons and Torchwoods and Choppers too, but they have no time to dodge this at all. And pea shooters can kind of avoid it with hyper if they're very fast at reacting. It's not really good in gun ops, but in multiplayer you can get a sweet ton of languages with an impunt. And the sprint tackle, like, is pretty much Huskell, but just a little bit worse. Like, it just activates immediately, like, just straight up 75 damage. This is like no way you can miss it. And also the dummies that me too, like block off chili bean bombs, shock shots, and stuff like that. And they do have infinite ammo, so you don't have to press square to reload. You can just like keep firing it until it overheats. which takes quite a long time. So you can get a lot of shots off on the plants. But yeah, also was very good. He just got above the pea shooter. It's really close against the pea shooter and the engineer, because the pea shooter was basically kind of like the same as the engineer. But yeah, All-Star, really good class. You should definitely use this character. He's really fun. And let's get to the next class. So we've got the Citron. Oh, what a cool dude this guy is. The Citron can be kind of annoying. First, you got probably the worst playstyle of the game, which is bowlers. Oh my god. This character would have been a little bit higher if it would be for the bowlers. Like, they should make it your unlimited time in the bowler, then you get out of it. That's why it should make it, so you make it a little bit more powerful. You also get 200 health, so it is a tank character. Ian Page is also really annoying too. It's basically the Sonic Grenade, but even more worse. You can do 5 damage over time, so it's basically like a goop, but more worse. I mean, not worse. Like it's more bad, but like more worse than it's annoying. And the shield is probably the least annoying ability in the game, because I mean, it can sometimes be annoying and it can help you too by like just staying alive. But yeah, this character is kind of like the All-Star. He's got the same amount of health, except that he's got different abilities. And I think he does more damage, but I feel like he's just basically the same as the All-Star, except he's just a little bit better. I think I found out the Citron's abilities is more better. And I think the beam does more damage too. I don't know. Let's get into the next class. Next up, we've got Katniss. The only reason why he's very high on the list because of Johnny. Oh, beautiful Johnny. No, I'm just kidding. I'll just explain it. It's not because of Johnny, guys. I wouldn't thank you for that. But he does 25 damage every shot, which is insane. And you get 15 bullets, which is really good. And Katniss are really accurate too. Actually, this is 30 damage a headshot, which is really good. And you get a faster rate of fire. The only bad thing is you get a really big hitbox. I like the abilities too, except for the drone. The drone's pretty bad. But man, this character wouldn't be this high on the list if it weren't for Johnny, because that just made it really high. Chain Mine literally insta-kills everything except for an All-Star or Super Brains. You only have to shoot them once if they walk into a Batain Mine. Okay, yep, there you go. And the Katniss has a lot of drones, which I'm not gonna explain because it's probably gonna take a while. But yeah, the Katniss is a really good. He's a really good defend class. But I think other options are way better than this. But let's just get to the next spot on the list so we can just get this over with. what do we have here? We have my old friend, the sunflower. The sunflower is really powerful. The shellflower is just an upgraded version of the sunflower. It's just really good. Her healer abilities it's so supportive. You can literally stay alive with her healer abilities. If you use a heal flower and basically just heal it, you can basically just stay alive much longer. The healing is a little bit worse than the P-Catling, but it's still really good at taking out zombies. Like you would need at least one sunflower if you were like playing a gun ops or a boss on or something, and at least 2 maybe, or 3 if it depends on turf takeover. Because you're gonna be regenerating health much slower, so it is pretty bad if you don't have these sunflowers on your team. So that's why I put her really high on the list. She's really good. All the variants are really good except for Metal Petal. Oh, that Metal Petal bastard. She's not really good at all. Don't use them unless you're ranking her up. But yeah, Sunflower is a really good class. Let's get into the next class, which is going to be another zombie class. Like the opposite of the Sunflower, we've got the Scientist. So what he does is basically kind of the same. So of course he has a heal abilities. I mean, you can't heal yourself, so if you do get rocking heal beam and heal bombs, you can't. I mean, not heal bombs, sticky grenades. You can't heal yourself. You have to rely onto another scientist to actually heal you. But if you're rocking with heal station and heal bomb, you can heal you and your teammates, which is really good. But the big thing about the scientist is the damage. Can you see how much damage I'm doing here? I am doing 70 damage, which is insane. But again, you only get 6 bullets, so it is kind of the opposite. You do a lot of damage, but you don't have that much ammo. And the Sunflower doesn't do much damage, but he has a lot more ammo. But I feel like the damage is more important than the ammo. And but you are gonna have less rate of fire, but still, it is still more better. And also, the reload is fast. The Sunsets and the Sunflower has a little bit less reload time, and also, but only thing bad about this character is you have to be close to the plants to do like really good amount of damage. With the Sunflower, you can just shoot zombies from any range, so it's like not really a big deal. Oh, that Citroen's 4 HP. Oh, god damn it! I'm gonna kill him. Where is he? Oh, he's getting killed by a heal flower. That guy's dead. Oh, screw you, Rose. I'm just trying to make a video here and you're ruining it for me. But yeah, Scientist is basically the opposite. I just felt like he's slightly better than the Sunflower. So that's why I put him just better than the Sunflower. But yeah. Let's get on to the next class. Now we have got the Imp, which is the smaller zombie in the game. He shoots pretty fast. He does 7 damage a shot, and also he can double jump, which is really good. It can make you, which makes him hover, and you can make like higher jumps too, and it's great for wanting plants, like shooting plants like the peach or something, because you can just keep on bunny hopping forever and ever, which is brilliant. And also, his abilities are really overpowered except for Imikata. Imikata's not really good. I mean, it's okay. Imikata's okay. It's probably... And then other variants for the this character is actually really cool because they got different mechs, except for Party Mech is just basically the same, except he's got the rock and roll music, and it looks different. Yeah, the mech just makes the imp invincible. The only weakness is the peak alley, which totally wrecks it, and also maybe Sunbeam too. But if you're facing anything else, like besides some Peach or Sunflower, they're basically doomed. Like, there's basically nothing they can do. Also, this is my favorite strat. Wait, hold on, if I can actually do it. Zoom that. A free 150 damage to that Pea shooter. Didn't actually kill him, but that's okay. He's 10%, man. Oh yeah. The imp is really good. Actually, awesomely good, if that makes sense. He only has 75 health, so that's kind of the downside, and also the imp is pretty useless, but yeah. There are some other variants that are actually really good for the imp, and that's why I put him really high on the list. And now we're coming into our number 3 spot. And at number 3 spot we've got Captain Deadbed, my old friend. Captain Deadbed is just an upgraded version of the Cactus, a way upgraded version of the Cactus. He just passed like 3 other classes, which is just really good. So he's got a scoop version and a shotgun version, which is really good. Oh, come on, Rose. Oh, you're not dead. Okay, you're dead, but good. The booties are really good. The cannon are used to get counter chompers. The barrel literally almost insta kills everything. It makes you stronger too. Makes you survive a little bit longer. The perk is alright. Again, I don't really use the drones that much, but it's still really good. You get a faster. I think you get a faster rate of fire. You do the same amount of damage as the Cactus though. But if you get close to range, because the Cactus can't really do anything if you're close to range except if you're playing as a bandit Cactus, which is actually really good. And I think he reloads more faster than the Cactus, because the Cactus is probably a slower reload than the Captain Deadbed. And also the Cactus, the Deadbed has this smaller hitbox, and he moves, I think, the same. So yeah. But anyways, the Deadbed is really amazing. He's really good, and he becomes in the number 3 spot of this ranking. And the number 2 of my favorite classes is my old boy Foot Soldier. Oh, I just love doing jump shots on P Gatlings and Zombies. It's just really fun. But yeah. First, let's talk about the babies. They're really good, except for the Stink Cloud, and Stink Cloud's pretty trash, but it still helps the soldier a little bit, like for objectives. ZBG basic insta kills everything, like literally everything, except for a torture and then spear shield. You do 10 damage every shot, which is really good. You get 30 shots, I think. Actually, no, you get 35 shots. You get a fast rate of fire, and you get really good abilities too, which just helps the foot soldier a lot more. It is really good. But I just feel like double class was more better than the foot soldier. And we'll find out now. My favorite class in the entire game, and yes, Torchwood and Hoverguard are not on this list because they don't have any variants, and these ones have variants, so it's gonna be kind of boring. No, it is the Colonel Con. First of all, I just love this character. Like, it's basically foot soldier, but you get 25 extra health. The hitbox is a little bit bigger, but still is really good. The abilities are just overpowered. The structure is just a little bit worse than the ZVG, but it's still really good. The bigger beta butter just literally destroys everything in the objective. Like, they don't see it coming when it comes down. And Huskop, probably the most annoying ability in the game, but still a really fun and great ability to use. You can use it to get up to places like here. Let's look at that. And you can use it to kill zombies in like a lane also. Or you can use it to just like destroy a boss or something. And you just destroy it in seconds if you have party time with the flag on. The reload time is kind of the same. The variants though, Mob Cobb and oh wait, what's his name? Barbecue Corn. are just not really that good, but all the other corns like Party Corn, Commander Corn, Pops Corn, and Normal Corn are just amazing. They're awesome. They're perfect for everything. My favorite corn is probably the Party Corn because it's probably the easiest thing to get, except for Tox Overload and maybe Yo-Ho mode or SHAREfactory. Yeah, but yeah. But it's probably the easiest party time out of all the party characters to get, so, and it's also really easy to get and use. But yeah, that's gonna be a wrap for this video, guys. If you agree with my list, then yeah, but if you disagree, that's fine. But yeah, guys, this will probably be my last top 5 top 10 ranking video in the series. Maybe I might do some more like my top 5 abilities. Let me know in the comments what to do next. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and see you guys next time. Peace out.